there. Today we're going to be going over the squid and some of the observations that we made during our lab number 6 on protostomes. So for some basic facts about the squid's scientific name is the Teuthida, and it's a part of phylum Mollusca, along with octopi, mussels, and a bunch of other organisms. More specifically, it's a part of the class Cephalopoda. And if you look into the translation of this, you'll see that cephalic translates to head and podos translates to foot. So that gives you a little bit of insight as to what the squid is like. For the natural habitat, it is important to note that the squid is a marine organism, so it is found in the sea. It cannot survive in fresh water, although some species are definitely more tolerant to saline. In general, they do like to stay in the open ocean. And so it's for this reason that they're pelagic and nectonic, which means that they swim freely within the water column. Mostly they stay in the mesopelagic zone, at least when they're in hiding. Sometimes they'll go a little bit higher up if they're feeding. But in general, you'll see squid stay within the 200 meter to 1,000 meter deep range within the ocean. So now for food and the predator-prey relationship. Squids are predators. This shouldn't come as too much of a surprise, considering they have 2 long tentacles that they can use to actually hook onto their prey and grab them. And then they have eight arms to sort of tackle them and hold them hostage. They also have these parrot-like beaks that almost expand, if you will, which makes it easy for them to consume food. So for this reason, it comes as no surprise that they're carnivorous. And because this, depending on the size, squid range from, a variety of sizes, but they often can be seen eating herring, cod, eel, and even some types of sharks if the squid is big enough. In regards to evolved traits, most are advanced they are the most advanced invertebrates, and they have closed circulatory systems with 3 hearts, giving way to dual circulation. They also have well-developed eyes, which should come as no surprise considering how deep in the ocean they are. Without that much light, having well-developed eyes is a really important thing. They're also the most intelligent invertebrates, which makes it sense that they are the most advanced. They're dioecious, so that means that their reproductive organs are separate in that sense. And a pen is a remnant of the shell, so considering the phylum that they're in, that's something that stayed with them over time. They're also chromatophores, which means that they have pigmented cells that help squids to change colors, and this plays into communication and camouflage and other things of that nature. So here we have a phylogenetic tree, and we see they're under the Mollusca phylum right over here, next to clams and brachiopods and other organisms that belong to this group. And you can kind of see the evolution of the traits here that we just talked about, from protostomes all the way to deuterostomes, and sort of the differences that those entail. Now, in regards to just the significance of the squid, something that I read that I thought was particularly interesting was that a 2015 study showed that the common squid has edited more than 60% of the RNA in its nervous system, changing its brain physiology. And so when you think about the potential that squids have to adapt to changes in temperature and their environment, that definitely gives them the upper hand. And so that's something that I think we can all see is really played a significant part in its evolution and will continue to do so for years to come. And here are the citations. Thanks.